On the morning of March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur, bound for Beijing. It was a normal flight, or so everyone thought. On board were 239 people, including families, business travelers, and children. The crew was experienced, and the passengers expected a routine journey. But less than an hour after takeoff, something strange happened. The plane's transponder, the device that tells air traffic control where the plane is, suddenly stopped sending signals. Controllers lost contact. At first, authorities thought it might be a technical glitch. But then came the shocking discovery. The plane had turned sharply off course. Instead of heading to Beijing, it was flying west, over remote ocean areas. How could this happen without anyone noticing? Who was in control during these critical moments? News of the disappearance spread quickly. Families were desperate for answers. Planes and ships from multiple countries began searching for the missing aircraft. But despite all these efforts, there was no sign of the plane. No wreckage, no distress signal, nothing. How could a modern airplane simply vanish from the sky? Could it really disappear without leaving a trace? Investigators then looked at satellite data and made a shocking discovery. Even after losing contact with air traffic control, the plane had continued flying for hours. Its final path led to the southern Indian Ocean, one of the most remote and isolated places on Earth. How did the plane survive that long in the air? What really happened inside the cockpit during those hours? Many theories emerged, and each one raised more questions. Some experts suggested a sudden problem in the cabin, causing everyone on board to lose consciousness while the plane flew on autopilot until it ran out of fuel. Others feared someone on board may have deliberately diverted the plane. Could a single person really have controlled the plane's final journey? What secrets do the pilot's last communications hide? Over a year later, in July 2015, a single wing piece washed up on Reunion Island, thousands of kilometers from Malaysia. Later, more pieces were found on other shores across the Indian Ocean and Africa. Each fragment confirmed that MH370 had ended its journey in the southern Indian Ocean. But the main wreckage and the flight recorders remained missing. Why has the main plane never been found? What is the ocean hiding from us? People around the world were both fascinated and horrified. Could this have been an accident, or was something more deliberate involved? Why did the plane fly so far off course without sending a distress signal? Could small clues hidden in the debris help uncover the truth? Each new discovery brought hope, but also more questions than answers. Even satellite signals, called pings, hinted at the plane's movements long after it vanished from radar. But these pings could not give an exact location. They only suggested a massive empty stretch of ocean where the plane might have finally come to rest. Could the ocean really keep such a secret for so long? Could we ever find the plane in such a remote area? The human side of this story is heartbreaking. Families waited, hoping for news that never came. Each unconfirmed sighting, each small discovery, brought a moment of relief, only to fade back into despair. Governments were criticized, investigations were questioned, and the world continued to watch in disbelief. Why did the investigation take so long? Could something important have been missed? MH370 also forced airlines and aviation authorities to question how a plane could vanish. How could a modern aircraft, with multiple safety systems, disappear so completely? Were there failures we don't fully understand? Could the answers reveal flaws that affect all air travel today? Some experts believe the plane rests in a deep underwater canyon, hidden beneath layers of sand and mud, far beyond reach. Others think that even if the wreckage is found, it may answer some questions while creating even more. Could the truth be stranger than any theory? Could it even change what we think we know about this mysterious flight? Every year on March 8th, families light candles and hold memorials for the people who never came home. MH370 has become more than a missing flight. It has become a symbol of loss, mystery, and the limits of human knowledge. What really happened to Flight MH370? Will the world ever know? Could this mystery be solved in our lifetime? Or is it destined to remain unsolved forever? The story of Flight MH370 continues to haunt and intrigue. Every new piece of debris, every theory, every analysis keeps the story alive. Perhaps one day the ocean will reveal its secrets. Until then, Flight MH370 remains a haunting puzzle, a modern enigma, and a chilling reminder that even in a world full of technology, some mysteries may never be solved.